Making progress.
Okay, 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 okay. We are so crazy close to the end of demo.
You came along, couldn't look away.
After hiring a crew to remove the water-damaged lath and plaster and then removing the trim around the windows and baseboards ourselves so we could ensure it was preserved, we are seeing the flicker of light at the end of this first tunnel. This demo work has taken us a lot longer than we thought, and at times it's been demoralizing. But we both agreed we just couldn't bear anything else being lost, so we wanted to remove the lovely old trim ourselves so we could preserve it. The amount of work we've already done and what's ahead is humbling. Even our combined optimism doesn't keep our hearts from sometimes feeling a bit heavy. But it seems like this week we turned a small corner. We're now finishing up the final trim removal on the second floor and starting to turn our attention to the small changes we're making inside to make the floor plan work a little bit better.
Oh, okay. So we're going to completely remove this and then we'll sheetrock this wall. Okay.
But we'll just leave in whatever support stuff needs to be there.
Completely agree with you.
Deal. Deal. Yeah.
Well, we'll have more stud material for
We will.
constructing our downstairs.
And this wall we're moving is a good use.
That one's going to stay, isn't it?
It's going to be moved.
We are going to move that back, I thought.
We're going to move it to here so we can put
Okay.
a cabinet right in here.
Yeah. Move it a foot.
Move it a foot and make this a wall.
Take that away
And this will be a closet for the laundry room.
from the other side.
Yeah. So we just need to take it apart and also just make this a wall.
Yep.
Oh, baby. It's time to remove this beautiful door trim so we can close up this side of the wall and take down the other wall in the primary bedroom.
Why you make my heart rush? Why is that so hard to find? Nothing better than your kiss, something that I can't resist. Can't forget the nights you were mine. Oh, no.
We actually are going to take this wall that you're looking at right now all the way down. This is just after coming in through the master bedroom door here. Turn the camera around. This will be coming in the master bedroom door. And right now, it's one of those closets that you can enter from both sides. We took down, this is the room next door. We had to cut this out a little bit, but this is actually going to become a wall. And on this side, we're going to take this wall down. And the room will be extended out to that wall. So the master bedroom is going to get a little bigger. And then we're going to refabricate a closet here. Something like this, with room left for a cozy chair and a lamp by the window. A little bit more useful than these long skinny ones. I just really can't figure out how you even use a closet like this successfully. So we have to redesign this. And we saved all the trim so we could trim it out to look like all the rest of it. It's gonna be a big project. We have to wait for the dumpster though before we take this wall down because we're just getting too many bags of trash stored in here. And this is going to be our guest bath, or main bath, and we still have to take the trim down here. So figuring out the new layout of these 3 rooms back here has been a little bit of a conundrum. A lot of you have been asking if we thought about opening up that stairwell we found and making this a laundry area and moving the bathroom to where we had planned to put the laundry. But when we realized how the plumbing would have to be laid out, we also realized that we didn't have enough ceiling height between what would be the bathroom to where the sewer pipe needs to drain out. So that prohibited us from putting a new toilet in there or digging a whole new line, which was way out of our budget. So we went back to the drawing board and we reconfigured the plan, and this is what we came up with. Moving things around and making this the primary bathroom, accessible only from the primary bedroom. and making this room above the stairwell the guest bathroom with a steam shower, and making this closet a little bit smaller so we can make a space to bring in an antique piece of furniture to keep our towels in and other bathroom things. And then this room is going to be the laundry room. We have yet to decide where to put the washer and dryer. I am in love with having a separate laundry room. I have never had a dedicated laundry room in all the places I've ever lived. It's either been in a cubby off the hallway with those terrible folding doors that get in the way, or it's been in the bathroom. I feel like it's such a luxury. I'm so lucky. You having a good day, Mr. Jim?
We're getting through it. Yep.
Yeah.
Making progress.
It's like it never ends.
It's a lot. It's a lot of work.
Well, get back to work, you.
All right.
Chewy, is that you?
Kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. We haven't taken the trim down in there yet. Either.
Should we put it in my office?
Why don't we start in that room? Because that's not very much to move over here.
Okay.
And then when we're done with that room, we can move all this into that room.
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah. Good idea.
Brand new street and brand new me. Side by friends I need. Don't you tell me that you're in town. I already know. Couple days ago. Hey, now that our names are written in stone, let's be honest, sounds like home. Still I'm here alone and I'm calling your phone. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could dream about somebody else. I wish I could talk when the silence so loud. I wish, oh I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could do something that will make sense. I wish I would know what you're thinking about. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I would die if I saw you now. Dreams might turn into something real. Don't you give me that look, take a bow, already know. Now you gotta go. Hey, now that our names are written in stone, let's be honest, sounds like home. Still I'm here alone and I'm calling your phone. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could dream about somebody else. I wish I could talk when the silence so loud. I wish, oh I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could do something that will make sense.
Work to work. It's off to work we go.
I think it's hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work we go.
Oh, that's
We
it.
work all day and then we play hi-ho,
Hi-ho.
hi-ho, hi-ho.
Can we go back and play now?
No, we haven't worked yet. You know how you can get burnout sometimes?
Burnout.
I think I have house burnout.
Too many days and too much drudgery.
So you want to play hooky today?
Well, we could partially play hooky and I'd feel okay. I want to get these measurements,
Let's get them.
at least. We're double checking our measurements, triple checking our measurements.
It's so that when we finally make the siding decision, we order the exact right amount. And why are we doubting these measurements?
We're not doubting them, we're double and triple checking them because we want them to be for sure right.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, 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 okay.
That in. 7 feet and 5 inches. 22 feet 6 inches. 20 feet and 2 inches. Oh, yes, yeah. Good for you.
It's good to see you outstanding in your field.
I am outstanding. Yes.
We're realizing as we're standing here looking at the side of the house that our previous estimate of how big the gables were was just too small. So it's a good thing we're here today, remeasuring. 16 inches. So, Mr. Jim, would you like to explain how you're going to use trigonometry to get a accurate measurement of our house? Okay.
I'm going to go across the street and I'm going to hold out a stick
Yeah.
with the top edge of the stick at the top piece that we want to measure. And I'm going to put my thumb at the bottom edge of the Tyvek because I can see that pretty easily from across the street on the sidewalk. And then when I've got it held out like that at arm's length and have got my thumb in the right place, I'm going to turn the stick sideways and put my thumb against this edge of the foundation and then ask you to pull the tape out until it matches the top of the stick. So from across the street, this will be the same as this for distance.
All right. That sounds brilliant.
It's an old Boy Scout way to measure a tree.
We're the Boy Scouts of America, scouting for things unknown. Our activities lead to victories in all we set out to do.
You're right about. Okay, with your right hand, slide your right hand along the tape and I'll tell you when to stop. Other direction. Need about 6 inches more from there. Good, right there. All in there.
All right. Get eaten by the whoever lives under there. What was alive under there?
Groundhog,
Groundhog?
probably.
Let's see if we can find a skunk hole. All the squirrels have moved out, so he's got the place to himself now.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't end up playing hooky today. We got there and there was so much to do. We just sort of dug in and got to work again. We'll have a fun day this weekend. So we just have this room and the hallway to finish up. We are definitely getting very large Robovacs from this house.
Look, there's a bruise right here, one or a few on there. Man, did you see me though? just a short foot on the show.
Been sweeping all day, thinking, oh my God, we're gonna have to clean this house someday. Oh my God. Thank you, Boot. We're talking about what we're going to do with the trim that we have left over after removing this closet and from a couple of other places. We're planning to repurpose it for some of the new doorways and new rooms we'll be putting in downstairs. Instead of putting it on the inside, back on the inside of the closets. I mean, that's lovely and all, but I'd rather have the original trim on the doors and stuff.
So you're gonna leave this?
We're going to leave that, yeah, because this is a door,
Yeah.
but not on the inside. So. All right, let's go home and eat. Our previous square footage is a little bit less than with our new measurements.
Yeah, now we have to buy more material.
Oh my gosh. So our previous measurement was 2667.5 square feet of exterior siding we would need. The total of the house was 2860 square feet. So what do we have for a total for the house now?
3312, 3313.
So we were off by almost 500 square feet with our previous measurements. I'm glad we remeasured because that would have been a big bummer.
That would have been a bust.
Good job, Mr. Jim.
Good job, Ms. Lindsay.
We have learned from others on YouTube. We didn't order the right amount of siding.
Oh, there were people like that on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's you've been watching scary YouTube things.
No, it wasn't that scary. It just was a little delay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of our episode for this week. Hope you have a good week. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. This is from, I believe, the Forestry Merit Badge in Boy Scouts, how to measure a very tall tree.
Thank you, Mr. Jim.
You're welcome. Boy Scouts are good.